Can we guess the colleges of every NBA lottery pick since 2003? Answer's no. Absolutely not. There's no way I can actually do that. But I'm going to try my hardest to get as high as a percentage as I can. This was also suggested to us by Devin, who also helped in yesterday's video. I actually have a link in the description that is a suggestion box for anybody that has video ideas to go on this channel. Because as we get to the offseason, I want this to be somewhat of the main because it's so free-flowing, it's so laid back as we wait for NBA 2K23. So hit that link in the description and put your name on the work so I can give you credit for the video suggestion. 280 lottery picks since 2003. Oh boy. I think my strategy is to work my way backwards because I know for sure I could get majority of these right. As we get up here, it's gonna be rough. All right, let's get it. We start off with 42. So these are like people that are from overseas, and I guess LeBron from high school, and Dwight Howard from high school, and Sebastian Telfair from high school. Okay, that's not too, you know what? No, let's not chicken out. Let's get the hard ones done first. All right, let's go with Syracuse. Great. Hey, if I'm tripping over Chris Bosh, then I don't know how I'm gonna do when we get to some of these other ones. Marquette, Chris Kaman, I'm gonna have to skip. Kansas for our guy Captain Kirk, TJ Ford. These are people that we have to come back to. I feel like if I dive deep, I could get those right. But I gotta come back to them. UConn. Okay, we got those. Devin, Harry, Luol Deng went to Dirk. I'm gonna get. This is BYU. Yep. How do I know that one? But I can't think of TJ Ford off the top of my head. I know Nick Collison is Nick Collison Kansas too? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna get the easy ones out of the way, and then we'll come back to get these older ones, bro. But I need to, you know what I'm saying? I need to get the easy ones out of the way. North Carolina. Okay, great. Darren Williams went to Illinois. That's easy. As a Illinois boy myself, Chris Paul went to Wake Forest. And now if I get that wrong, I need to be locked up. I'm pretty sure Raymond Felton went to. I'm skipping it. If I can't think of it, I'm skipping it. If I can't think of it off the top of my head, we coming back to it because we need to get as much of this done as possible. Sean May went to North Carolina. You might see me put North Carolina when I mean UConn, and I might get a couple of them mixed up early. I think this might be North Carolina too. Didn't he go there as well? Yes, back-to-back North Carolina. Texas. Adam Morrison went to Gonzaga. All right, Tyrese Thomas went to Texas as well. No, Tyrese Thomas went to LSU. Duh, Kenny. Sheldon Williams went to Duke. Yeah. Brandon Roy. I know this, so I got to come back to it. Randy Foye, Rudy Gay. UConn is for Rudy Gay. I'm getting all the easy ones, the big college ones out of the way, bro. JJ Redick is a Dookie. Okay, Ohio State. Kevin Durant is Texas. We got Florida. See, now we get into people that are still active. Once we get to still active, I'm pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty good at still active. Jeff Green. Georgetown. Yep, Georgetown. See, my mindset is I played a lot of college basketball back in the day. You know what I'm saying? College basketball 08, 07 and stuff like that. And this is this era. This is Florida as well. Florida had a good ride this offseason. I want to say North Carolina. I would be correct. Joakim Noah, also Florida. Florida have 3 lottery picks this season. Come on, man. Spencer Hawes went to like, I don't think this is right. It is right. Come on, man. I got this. AC Law, is he also a Texas guy? No, he is not. Okay. Thad is a, are you a Georgia Tech guy? Georgia Tech, great. Julian Wright is one of the Blue Bloods, if I'm not mistaken. Al Thornton was like Florida State. Beautiful. That's pretty solid. These are all off the top of my head, the ones I just did. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones off the top of my head. Derrick Rose, come on, man. We got to get Memphis out of the way. We got to get Kansas State, for Beasley. USC, UCLA, Indiana. Come on, Kenny, lock in. Joe Alexander. Former bully, bro. I should 100% get that right, but I cannot right now. Texas? Great. Stanford. It's one of the smart boys out there. Jer Bayless. Oof. Brandon. Oof. Are you from West Virginia? West Virginia. Great. Okay. We're going to go to Blake Griffin. who went to Oklahoma. Hasheem the Beat. Listen, I know he's the #2 overall pick, but he's one of the biggest busts in NBA history. So why would I just know that off the top of my head? Arizona State right there for... Dang, bro. I swear I'm getting those right, bro. I'm getting those right. If I can't think of it off the top of my head, if it's making me pause for a couple seconds, I will skip and come back to it. I promise you. Those are ones we get right. Are you a Duke? Yes. Okay. Tyler Hansbrough's, of course, North Carolina. There we go. And then Earl Clark. I think Earl Clark is like an Iowa State or something. But I got to come back to it. Kentucky. Is that the first time we've typed Kentucky today, by the way? Is this the turn? This is the turn, right? Is this a Calipari got there? Ohio State. This guy was like player of the year. Shout out to Evan Turner. Is this also a Georgia Tech? Yes. Wesley Johnson, I got to come back to you. Boogie is a Kentucky. Ekpe Udoh, Skip. Greg Monroe, Georgetown? Yes. Alfred Camino's a Wake Forest. Come on, bro. I think I'm doing pretty solid. I think I'm doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm gonna come back to a lot of these and Butler and get them right off the second guess. Fresno State, Xavier Henry, Skip, Ed Davis, P-Pat, skip all of those. Duke, Arizona, Arizona. I just typed Arizona like 30 times. Why can I not spell Arizona now? Arizona, there we go. Tristan Thompson is from Texas. Great. Brandon Knight. Brandon. Are you a Kentucky guy? Yeah, okay, Kenny. Don't overthink it. UConn, of course. Everybody knows the legendary run that Kimball went on. Jimmer is a BYU guy. Klay Thompson is Washington State. Alec Burks is Colorado. There we go. That was kind of embarrassing because that's not even like a hard word. That's literally one of the states in the country that I live in. And for some reason I could not get it. Kentucky as well, right? Yes. Bradley Beal's a Florida guy. Back to Florida being solid. Syracuse. There we go. Thomas Robinson. I gotta skip you. I'm sorry. Weber State, of course. Mid-major king. Harrison Barnes was a North Carolina guy. Yeah, he was. T. Ross, skip. Drummond is Georgetown. No, Drummond's not Georgetown? Drummond's a UConn. Come on, Kenny, lock in, man. That's embarrassing. Duke. I'm like losing my mind right now. I'm losing my mind. Kendall Marshall is a North Carolina guy as well. North Carolina. Jeremy Lamb. Is Jeremy Lamb Georgetown? I think Jeremy Lamb might be Georgetown. What are you? You're UConn. Why did I just do that back-to-back times? On Drummond and Jeremy Lamb, I went with the wrong school when I knew what the right school was. John Henson, skip you, my boy. Okay, so now we down here. This is UNLV. This is Indiana. See, now we about to get into some overdrive stuff because this is my time. This is when I became a super diehard. Indiana had a good year, I just realized. Maryland, of course. Nerlens Noel was a... Were you a Kentucky guy? Yes, okay. Ben McLemore, were you a Kansas guy? Yes, okay. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is Georgia. Then we got Trey Burke was a Michigan guy. He went on a nice little run in himself. Lehigh, I almost forgot about you. Lehigh, Syracuse is back in the lottery. Pitt, come on. This is like what I do, man. This is one thing that I'm very confident. Am I off camera? Was I off camera that entire time? Gonzaga, there we go. Sebastian, UCLA. This is the first time I got all of them, by the way. This is the first time I got every single one right. And now we in a groove, man. Now we in a groove. Parker went to Duke. Joel Embiid went to Kansas as well. Aaron Gordon. Arizona. I'm like, bro, I could picture him in his jersey, but I could not think about it. Oklahoma State, of course. Julius Randle was a Kentucky guy. Nick Stauskas was a Michigan guy. Come on, bro, I'm locked in. Noah Vonleh. I'm not finna let Noah Vonleh in my streak. Noah Vonleh. Were you an Indiana guy? Yes! Alfred Payton went to like Louisiana Lafayette guy. I cannot spell Louisiana right now. I'm sorry. I ended my streak. I'm right, though. I'm right. So is it real? Creighton. Is it really ended my streak if I'm right? UCLA. And then you went to an obscure something, bro. It wasn't Kansas State. Was it Kentucky State? What? It was something obscure, but not obscure at the same time, bro. I got to come back to CJ Warren. I'm sorry. My streak has ended. Nope. What am I doing? This is Kentucky guy. What am I doing? D'Angelo Russell's Ohio State. Great. Jaleel Okafor. Duke. That's the Duke guy. Willie Cauley-Stein. Why am I drawing a blank on Willie Cauley-Stein? Stanley Johnson. Oh my God. Frank Kaminsky is an Indiana. No, Frank Kaminsky. Why is this year? Duke? Okay. Texas. This year right here just gave me big time trouble. What the heck was I doing this year? Campaign is from, where's John Morant from? Murray State. There we go, Murray State. Whew. All right, that year, 2015 just made me look like a fool. But we gonna bounce back. With this year, California. I didn't expect to have to type in the whole thing, but okay, it makes sense. Providence, great. Buddy Hield went to Oklahoma. Okay, great. Jamal Murray's a Kentucky guy. Marquise Chris. I gotta skip Marquise Chris. Jakob. Yep. Domantas Sabonis was a Gonzaga guy. Yes. Taurean Prince was a Baylor guy. I remember his famous interview after they got eliminated from the NCAA tournament. Washington for the former first overall pick. Markelle Fultz, Lonzo Ball is a UCLA. Listen, I legit just drew a complete blank with thinking about Jason Tatum. Oh my God. Kentucky, Florida State. This is when Florida State start to give those rangy wings, big wings with long arms to get the, hit the C. Arizona. I just did it again. Dennis Smith Jr. Were you a Maryland guy? I can see your colors. I can see your team colors, bro. I gotta skip you. Zach Collins. I gotta skip you. Malik Monk is one of the blue bloods. I don't remember which one is Kentucky. Okay, Luke Kennard. Aren't you also blue blood? Yes, he is. Donovan Mitchell is Louisville. There we go. And then Bam Adebayo is Kentucky. Great. Okay. All right. I think I'm doing pretty solid. These are the last 3 years that we're gonna go ahead and do our bounce back. We're gonna circle the block one time for the one time. These are easy ones. Jaren Jackson Jr. is in Michigan State. Trae Young is Oklahoma. Then Oklahoma has produced a couple really solid, lottery players. Now that I'm looking at it, same thing with Texas. Texas always gives you a good big man, bro. They say everything's bigger in Texas, including the centers. You know what I'm saying? College Texas, Alabama. There we go. Kevin Knox is Kentucky, if I'm not mistaken, or he's Duke, one or the other. Okay. Mikal Bridges is Villanova. Have not typed Villanova at all so far. This is the first time we typed Villanova. Kentucky for Shea. Miles is Michigan State as well. Boston College. Oh, I just had to type in Boston. First time we've seen Boston College. The only other guy I can think of in their history is Jared Dudley. And then this is Missouri. How do you spell Missouri? I have no idea. All right. We're going to come back to that. Duke. Murray State, of course. Murray State. Great. Okay. Why? I kind of drew a blank right there. DeAndre Hunter. Wait. I gotta skip DeAndre Hunter. I'm sorry, Hawks fans out there. I gotta skip DeAndre Hunter. I know what it is, but again, if it's making me think, I don't want to do it right. Texas Tech. I don't want to do it right now. I will come back and I 100% is going to get that right, but I gotta take some step back. That's another Texas center, by the way. Texas just continues to bring in big centers. Gonzaga, great. Cam Reddish was a Duke guy. Yes. Cam Johnson was a North Carolina. You gotta remember that because of Kobe White's reaction. PJ, were you also a Kentucky guy? Kentucky was kind of going crazy, huh? Well, Kentucky always. Wait, that's the first time we typed Kentucky. Never mind. Kentucky's always gonna give you multiple first round picks, it seems like. Tyler Hero. Oh, speaking of it, Kentucky. And then Romeo Langford was like an Indiana guy. He was. Georgia, first time we've typed them, I think. Maybe not. James Wiseman was Memphis. I mean, it wasn't for that long, but he was a Memphis guy. Florida State is back in the conversations. Isaac Okoro. I can't even picture Isaac Okoro in his college uniform. So I'm going to skip Isaac Okoro. And Yeka Kongwu, were you a Kentucky guy? No. Isaac Okoro. No. He was a USC guy. Yes, USC. This is Dayton. Not Dayton. Dayton. Great. Jalen Smith is Maryland as well. Got to know that. Devin Vassell. I cannot forget Devin Vassell. This will be the second time in this week that I forgot Devin Vassell. What is Devin Vassell's college? Again, if it make me think, I got to come back to it. Tyrese Halliburton is Iowa State, of course. Kira Lewis Jr. is Alabama, back. And then Aaron Nesmith is another Vanderbilt guy. Great. Kay Cunningham. Oklahoma State. Beautiful. Evan Mobley. USC. Scotty Barnes. Florida State did it again. Jalen Suggs. Gonzaga. So far, I think I'm doing pretty good. Franz Wagner, Michigan. Davion Mitchell, Baylor. Of course, gotta remember that. Zaire Williams. You a Stanford guy? Yes, he was. What a brain. James Bouknight. Skip. I'm sorry. Primo. Skip. Duarte. Skip. Moody. Oh, that did not feel good. Now, these people are probably going to struggle with a little bit because they just got into the league and they haven't really even played just yet. Auburn. Great. Keegan Murray. Skip. I'm sorry. Jay Nivey. Purdue. I remember that because my fiance goes to Purdue. Benedict Mathurin. Jeremy. Johnny Davis. Are you a Memphis guy? Yeah, this class again. I just nope. You're not a Memphis guy. Jalen Durant. Are you the Memphis guy? Yes. Okay. And Ochai Agbaji is a Kansas guy. Okay, I got 219 right off the top of my head. Now we go back around and see what we can. We got 3 minutes. Obviously, I'm not getting all of these right in 3 minutes. Okay. Which ones do I think I should know? TJ Ford. I got Louisiana, by the way. I needed to know how to spell it. I swear it's like North Carolina State. There we go. We got 2014 done. Are you Duke? Kentucky. I'm pretty sure Frank Kaminsky was a Big Ten guy. Wisconsin! Trey Lyles. Are you a Duke guy? I feel like he's one of the Blue Bloods. If you are in doubt, guess a blue blood. When you're in doubt, guess a blue blood. I'm telling you, bro. It's the recipe. Kentucky. Duke. Okay, it doesn't work for Marquise Chris. Specifically, Marquise Chris, you're not gonna get that. Josh Jackson. You're a Kansas guy. Why did I skip that one? And you are North Carolina State too. See? It's the second go around. We only got 2 minutes, but the second go around has been kind of clutch. Are you a Gonzaga guy? Come on. We got this entire column is done. Michael Porter Jr. is Mizzou. I just got to learn how to spell Missouri. I want to get more of these up here, bro. This is my time as a young NBA fan. Brandon Roy is a must. I'm sorry. There are a couple. I wish I had 3 more minutes, bro. There are a couple musts that I 100% need to get. But he's a Washington guy, can he? Washington. Yes. Randy Ford, you're one of the Blue Bloods. UConn, Duke. You're not. This is before Kentucky's run. 40 seconds, bro. Do I have to call it? Oh, I swear I need more time, bro. I believe that if I was given 2 more minutes, I could get another 20 right. No, okay, maybe 10. Maybe 10. Ooh. 5 seconds ago. Wrapped. 83%. That's better than average. All right. Who am I mad at myself? TJ Ford, mad at myself about. Luke Rednow, mad at myself about. The other ones, I don't even know who Jarvis Hayes is. I was never going to get that. Marcus Banks, I can live without knowing that. Central Michigan, I was never going to get that for Chris Kaman. Devin Harris, Wisconsin, I should have got that one. I should have got Charlie Villanueva because if I'm not mistaken, he was on a legendary UConn team or a really good UConn team. Same thing with Raymond Felton. That was an easy one. I swear I should have just went through and typed Blue Bloods for every person I missed. Because listen, 1, 2, I'm counting. Does Connecticut count? I'm going to count it. Anyway, North Carolina, Connecticut, Kansas, Connecticut. Come on, bro. Kansas again. Kentucky, Kansas. That would have been 8. I would have just got right off just me just guessing some of the top colleges, Kenny. That would have been an extra 8. But okay, who else am I mad at myself for? Randy Foy. I'm mad at myself for that. I think I said earlier AC Law was a Texas guy. He was a Texas A&M guy. Jared Bayless, I guess. Kansas for Brandon Rush for sure. That makes me upset that I didn't get that. UConn, of course. Tyreek Evans makes me mad. Okay. What else makes me mad? Washington, right? Markel Fultz and Marquise Chris. Auburn. Oh, I just didn't know how to spell Missouri, by the way. I was putting Z's instead of S's. So, kind of stupid on my part. Florida State. Why did I not put Florida State? And then this right here killed me. The bottom of this lottery was bad. UConn. There's another one. Alabama. I did not know Primo went to Alabama. Okay. Or Oregon. Yeah. All right. Well, I did okay. 83% from 2003. I'll take that as a dub.